Hi everyone, today we're making an Asian inspired dish. So we're gonna make crab spring rolls and we're gonna make tuna. So the first thing that we're gonna do is make our crab filling for our spring rolls. Here we have some crab and I have already pre-done some cabbage and carrots. So what we're gonna do with this spring roll is we're gonna season our crab and saute it as well as our veggies, let them sit for a little bit, and then we're gonna roll our spring roll. So let's go. I have some garlic, scotch bonnet, onion, and some scallop. So we're gonna chop them all up, put them in our crab, mix it nicely. Alright, so we're gonna add garlic to our crab. Gonna add some scallions. Just chop these nice and fine. I'm gonna chop these onions and then add them to our crab mixture. Alright, so this is what our mixture looks like so far. And I'm gonna just add some more seasonings to it. So gonna come in with some salt, a little cumin, some paprika, I'm gonna put in some scotch bonnet pepper. Just for a little heat. Alright, so I'm gonna mix this, and while we're letting this sit for a while, I'm gonna put on our pot to let it heat up and get to a nice temperature where we can saute our crab. So I'm just gonna add a little oil to the pot. I'm gonna go ahead and add our crab meat. So this should take about 5 to 8 minutes just because of the amount that's in the pot. But crab meat is like shrimp or any shellfish, it doesn't take very long to cook. So when it's partially cooked is when we're gonna add our cabbage mix. Right. So now that we're halfway done, I'm gonna add our cabbage. Alright, so while this simmers down just a bit to get the cabbage a little wilted, I'm gonna go ahead and clear my station and set up for spring roll making. So now I'm gonna roll some spring rolls. So I have some spring roll sheets right here. And then I'm just gonna separate them. Put on surface. So I'm just gonna get a nice combination of the lobster mixture with the veg And then I'm gonna roll up our spring roll. And to seal, this is just egg with some milk. And then I'm gonna use it to seal our spring rolls. Then make like a nice little envelope and we seal. I'm gonna make a few of these. So while I make these spring rolls, I'm just gonna put my pot with oil to heat up. I'm just turning the spring rolls to ensure that they are fried evenly on both sides. Alright, so now that our spring rolls are nice golden fried, I'm just gonna take them out and allow them to rest and drain any excess oil that's up.
And here you have it, our crab spring rolls.
So now we'll move on to the tuna. So this is our tuna. I'm going to season it with salt and pepper. Then I'm going to pan sear it on top of the stove. So I'm going to just preheat my stove. And then I'm going to season with salt and pepper. So everybody likes tuna cooked differently. Some people like it well done, while some people like it just simply seared. So you can make this to your preference. I'm gonna do it between medium and almost done. So now I'm gonna add our tuna to our grill. Remember, you can do this to your liking. If you encounter a little sticking, all you have to do is just add a little bit more oil and it will come right off. So now I'm just sealing the edges. Give it a nice little sear on the side. So I'm gonna saute our veg for our tuna dish. I have some rice steaming right now to add to our dish. So in our skillet, just gonna turn it on, add a little olive oil, get it nice and hot, and saute our veggies. Just gonna slice these right down the middle. And then our carrots. So now that our pan is nice and hot, I'm gonna add our veggies and saute. So now I'm gonna do the sauce for the fish. In my bowl right now, we have some soy sauce. I'm gonna add some olive oil, a little vinegar, some sugar, and I'm gonna grate some ginger. To our mixture, I'm gonna add some garlic. You can also grate onions. I'm gonna add some scallions. And also a little Scotch bonnet for heat. So now that we've combined everything into the bowl, we're gonna whisk them together to make our sauce.
And here you have it, our seared tuna with sauteed veg and white